Hi, this is Lee Garrett and welcome to another edition of Screencasts Online. We had some great feedback on our deep dive into Apple Notes recently, so I thought I'd continue the research into some of the stock applications in the Apple ecosystem by looking at Calendar. Now, there are third-party calendar applications out there that we've covered here on Screencasts Online before. However, myself, I actually find there is enough functionality in Apple's calendar application to stop me looking elsewhere. Yes, there may be power user tools in applications like Fantastical, but I'm very happy with Calendar. And in this video, I'll run through the main features that it has, how to add calendars and accounts, create events, alerts, invite people, and more. So let's get to it. Right, here we are in the Calendar app, and I've got this set up very simply right now. And we're going to build it up as we move through the video. So I've got the one calendar account over here in the sidebar, which is the default calendar that you get with your iCloud account. So let's talk through the concept of accounts and calendars. Now, you can add multiple accounts to your calendar app. So if you have a Google account, you can add that. You can add an Exchange account, a Yahoo account, a CalDAV account. These can all be added. And then those accounts can contain one or more calendars. So we're going to show this with the iCloud account later, in that we're going to add more calendars to the account. So we'll have a work one, a fitness one, a family one, for example. But first, let's look at how we can add one. I'm going to come up to Calendar, come down to Add Account. And I can see here I can add an iCloud account, an Exchange one, Google, Yahoo, AOL, or a CalDAV one. So for this demo, I'm going to add a Microsoft Exchange account. And this is actually an Office 365 account that I own. So I'll click Continue. I'm going to change the name of the account here. So this is my own My Productive Mac account. And I'll put in the email address here, press return, and then I'll click sign in. Okay, I'll just wait a bit for this to load. And now I just need to enter my password, which I will do. Okay, the password was added there. And as I'm adding an account to my Mac here, it doesn't just have to be the calendar that is added. I can add all of these elements here as well. So I don't actually want to. I'll uncheck these and just leave the calendar there. Then I'll click done. And over in the sidebar, it will take just a short while for that new account and calendar to appear. And there's a couple of extra calendars there as well. So the Exchange account that I've added has a regular calendar for my events, but like most service providers, it also has some built-in calendars that you can enable. So birthdays is for any contacts that you have in that account that have the birthday field populated, and the national holidays for the region that you're in. So in my case, of course, that's the UK. Now, if you don't want to see a calendar, you can just uncheck it here. We see the entry for St. Patrick's Day has gone, and then check them to make them appear again. Now, if you decide you don't want to have an account anymore, come up here, click on Accounts, and this takes you to the Internet Accounts section in System Settings. I can see my iCloud account here. Below that is the Exchange one that I just added, so I'll click on it. Now, I do want to make one further change here. If I click on Details, and if we look in the sidebar, I can see the reference name for this account is actually Exchange, and I want that to say My Productive Mac, so it's clearer to me when I'm looking exactly what it is. So I'll change the description here, click OK, and now that looks like it makes more sense to me. If I want to remove the calendar from showing in the Calendar app, I can click this toggle. And the warning, of course, says it's going to delete it from my Mac, but I don't want that. I'm going to need it for showing some features, so I think I'll keep it here. And whilst I'm in this section, I'll click on this Google account I've added for Barry. I can see that I can access Barry's mail here because the Mail app is connected, as is the Notes app from when we did the deep dive into Notes. But the Calendar app is untoggled, so let's enable that and close this. And now the calendars from that account have pulled down as well. And once more, this account has its own calendar, plus a birthdays one, a UK holidays one, and also a Todoist calendar as well, because at one point Barry integrated Todoist with his Gmail.
That's just a quick preview of one of this week's Apple-related tutorials from Screencasts Online. Screencasts Online is your premium source of Apple-related video tutorials. All of our members get access to brand new, up-to-date tutorials each week, as well as unlimited access to our entire video archive full of Mac and iOS-related tutorials. You can stream and download all of our videos on your Mac, iPad and iPhone, and even your Apple TV using the members-only Screencasts Online Apple TV app. Membership also includes a complimentary subscription to the Digital Screencasts Online monthly magazine, published each month and packed with videos, articles, reviews, as well as hints and tips covering all aspects of the Mac, iPad, iPhone, and all of the other fantastic Apple products. So, if you're ready to start getting the most out of your Apple devices, visit screencastsonline.com today and become a Screencasts Online member.